Hi guys, and welcome back to TimeToGo Travel and Timepieces. My name is Bob, and today we're going to be looking at the Casio Pathfinder PAW 1500. This is an ABC watch. It's the altimeter, barometer, compass, and for me this is my ultimate beater watch. So thanks for tuning in again, and with that being said, let's change perspectives and take a closer look at the Casio Pathfinder. So before we get into the watch, I just wanted to show you what comes with the Pathfinder when you purchase one. First of all, it comes with a faux wooden box. It's actually a compressed cardboard, very basic but serves its purpose. Also, you'll find a instruction booklet on using the atomic timekeeping functions of the watch. There is a quick start guide as well as a warranty card. Along with that, there's a card that actually shows some of the functions of the watch, the triple sensor, what it can do. It has a moon phase and tide graph, it's 200 meter water resistant, and it is solar powered atomic timekeeping. Now, there's a lot going on with this watch, and because of that, it comes with this gargantuan instruction booklet. I believe there's around 150 pages in this, a lot of information. So first of all, some of the basic specs of the watch. The water resistance is 200 meters, so for me, I feel comfortable swimming in the ocean with this on and have had no problems with that. It is a 51 millimeter case diameter, so it's a really large watch, and the thickness is about 14 millimeters. Now, as far as the basic functions of the watch go, of course there's the ABC functions. There's altimeter, there is the barometer, and a compass. It is the most durable watch I've ever owned. I don't believe there's a single scratch on the crystal, and I've knocked this watch around. You can see at the top here, let me focus, the paint is actually coming off where I've bashed it a few times. This is just a very durable watch. I've worn this on many vacations, snorkeling, diving. I've banged it on doors and door jams, and it just seems to hold up. Now, the one thing that is starting to fail a little bit is the bezel. It used to have a little bit more of a click to it when I first purchased this watch about 2.5, 3 years ago, and that is starting to go away. I'm not sure the reason for that, as I don't use the bezel that often. Maybe it's an issue with water getting into it, but other than that, again, I don't use the bezel, so it's not a big deal to me. So the backlight on this watch glows a light blue. The camera doesn't do it justice, but it is very legible at night. You can actually have this set up to, when you turn the watch to face you, the light blue backlight turns on automatically. I've shut that off just to save on battery power. So I've basically turned on all of the power saving modes. It goes to sleep at night. The light won't turn on unless I press it manually. There's a couple of other things as well. Okay, so time for a wrist shot. So I've definitely been enjoying this watch. Again, it's a little on the larger side for my taste, but it fits quite comfortably. It doesn't move around too much, and it's very lightweight as well. One of the complaints I do have, though, is I'll often hit my hand against one of the ABC buttons, and I'll go to check the time, and one of the functions, the compass, is up instead of the time. So that's a bit of a pain. It doesn't happen often, but it happens often enough that I notice it. And I guess the only other downfall would be that bezel. It used to have a much better action, and it's just kind of getting, I guess, worn out a little bit. So other than that, it's been a great watch. Let's take it back to the office. Okay, so I just wanted to say a couple of things about the watch before we go. So this is typically not the type of watch I wear. I'm not a digital watch type of guy, but I was in the market 2 or 3 years ago for an ABC watch. I was torn kind of between Suunto, this Casio, and a couple other Casios at the time. And this one just did it for me. There's something about just the design of this watch. When you put it on, you almost feel like you're a Navy SEAL or something. It's just a really cool watch. Way bigger than what I would normally wear, but that for me kind of adds to it in this particular watch. The only bad thing with this watch, though, is there's so much information packed into it that I find it can be a little bit complicated. For me, I stick to the date, time. Occasionally, I'll use the compass and the barometer, but very rarely. I'll never use the tide graph, and there are quite a few other functions that I'll never use. But it's kind of cool that they're there, and it just makes it a really neat watch to own. So as you guys know, this is a brand new channel. Anybody that has any suggestions, both critical and otherwise, changes that need to be made, I'm pretty new to video editing as well, so any tips on that would be greatly appreciated, and they're more than welcome in the comments section below.